From all the vehicles in the parking lot, I guess we weren't the only ones who had the idea to come here today. Hey sightseers, it's your backcountry Renaissance gal, Sightseeing Sal here. Today we made it to Devil's Punchbowl, a nature preserve up here in Menominee, Wisconsin. Me and Miss Scientific are here to explore the lore behind this place. Yes, there's some interesting stories about this place, and so we're gonna go check it out and see if any of it happens to be true. Hey, it's a scientific study area. Miss Scientific is going into the scientific study area. I was in such a hurry this morning that I forgot to grab my other shoes, so today I'm hiking it in flip-flops. The berries. Well, I didn't bring any Skittles. Guess they're gonna probably put a hex on us or something. Apparently this place is real popular with the graffiti artists too, except I'm thinking they're not very artistic. That's a long ways down. We made it into Devil's Punchbowl. What's really weird is the parking lot was full of cars, and when we got down here, well, you can hear kids in the background and there's a few people over in that area. A lot of the people seem to have disappeared, which seems really weird because if you pan the camera over that way, there's like a fence, and I don't know where anybody would have went. I mean, did they crawl through this fence and continue on their way, or did they like poof, vanish into thin air? I don't know. Legend has it that this place is haunted actually, and so who knows, maybe some weird supernatural thing goes on down here. I don't know. The other thing that is interesting about this place that a lot of people kind of believe in is that supposedly there are fairies and gnomes that live down here. Yes, you heard me correctly, fairies and gnomes. And legend has it that if you bring them Skittles, yeah, they like Skittles, sweet Skittles, and you leave them behind for them, supposedly that puts you in good graces. Now, if you don't leave them Skittles, and you say something to the effect that you don't believe in fairies and gnomes, legend has it your car won't start when you get ready to leave. So, I'm going to test it now and say, I don't believe in fairies and gnomes. Let's see what happens when we get ready to leave. If my car doesn't start, you know it's true. Well, these flowers are really cool looking. Do you think maybe this is where the fairies live? Maybe if we wait here and watch closely, we'll see some of the fairies come out from underneath the flowers. So the water here is really cold. It comes from a spring, and legend has it that if you take water from the spring, it stays cold and crystal clear for days on end, even if it's left sitting out at room temp. And so I don't know if this water has some magical properties to it, but people have said that when they've taken water from this spring, that it's stayed cold and clear, just as if it came from the spring directly. As you can see, I'm trying to maintain my distance because, of course, the whole social distancing thing, because you never know, somebody over there might be carrying the Rona. So this place reminds me a lot of Wyalusing State Park. If you don't remember that video, go check it out. I'll have it for you linked up above, or you can find it in the description box below. That's where me and Miss Scientific hiked into the great outdoors. Can't help it, the kid in me just has to squish my feet in the mud. Undoubtedly, if you were here alone, it would be an entirely magical experience. Unfortunately, it's inhabited today by tiny human folk, and so I'm pretty sure if there are any fairies and gnomes living in this place, they're keeping their social distance too. Oh my goodness. Alright. We've come to the conclusion that this is a beautiful area. Just way too many people here today. This is the view from up top, looking down over the gorge where we were just before. This is really pretty. Like I said, it would be a totally serene place had it not been for a lot of little people making noise today. A little more peaceful up here, huh? This must be where you leave your Skittles for the fairies and the gnomes. Or maybe this is where we're supposed to leave the Skittles. This glove was left behind by the last person to visit here. Looks like they didn't make it out alive. Whoa. Well, it looks like we hit the end of the line. Kind of disappointing. This trail is what, maybe 500 feet? Half a mile total? Not really sure. Just know it wasn't very far. Probably took us all 5 minutes to walk over here. I'm gonna take 2 minutes, probably more like 30 seconds, to do a quick PSA. Look down there, folks. You see that? Do you know what that is? That is a dirty diaper. Now, there's no reason for people to leave their dirty diapers here. If you bring stuff, pack your crap up and bring it home. And yes, I mean that literally. If you have to take a dump and you're out in a public setting, come prepared with a bag and some wipes and bring it home with you. Because you know what? Dog owners have to pick up their poo, so why don't you pick up your poo too? In all seriousness though, it really pains me to see litter like that. And it's disgusting to leave a dirty diaper tossed in the woods. You know how long that's going to take to decompose? Alright, I know I said only 2 minutes, 30 seconds, whatever. I'm going off on this tangent because I'm all worked up because somebody left a stanky old diaper here, but please, pick your crap up and take it with you. It ain't that hard to pack it out. Final thoughts on Devil's Punchbowl. I give it a 4-star out of 5 stars, basically because if you come down here, it's really not an all-day affair. It's more like half hour to an hour, depending on your level of interest. Now, the hiking trail itself takes all of 10 minutes to do on the upper half, and then of course you can hike through the tunnel that goes under the road if you have water shoes or if you don't mind getting your feet wet. Otherwise, to walk down to the depression itself, the Devil's Bowl itself, that's probably a good 20 minutes down there looking up at the waterfall. And so, like I said, depends on your whole level of interest, but it's really not an all-day affair like I thought it would be. But as far as my overall impression of the beauty of it, I thought it was a beautiful place. I just kind of wish we would have been more alone. Special thanks goes out to all our fellow sightseers here on Patreon and PayPal. Without you, these videos wouldn't be possible.